Hey YouTube, I got another package in from Spyderco, straight from Golden, Colorado. I'm going to open this up using another Spyderco, the Delica 4. Got two items here. Both of these are Mule Team knives. We've got one in Rex T15 and one in K294. So the Rex T15 one was issued earlier, was issued first among these two. That's this guy here. And that's out of the Taichung facility. The Mule Team knives, some of them are made in the US, some of them are made in Taichung, some of them are made in Japan, some of them are made in Italy, or at least one was made in Italy, I believe. So we get the paperwork with this. Tells us about Mule Team number 34. Tells us what a Mule Team knife is. The concept is that people can try out these knives with different blade steels that all have the same blade shape, so you get a good comparison, good point of comparison. They make limited numbers of these. People try them out. They share their experience with other people in the forums, and that helps to inform Spyderco about what people's preferences are and what steels might be good to introduce on a regular production knife later. So most of the steels that Spyderco has used in their production knives have been Mule Team knives before they end up in the production knives. Rex T15 specifically, a super high-speed steel manufactured using the crucible particle metallurgy process. Rex T15 was developed for demanding industrial applications where high frictional heating is encountered. Specifically formulated for cutting difficult-to-machine materials, it is often used in broaches, in mills, milling cutters, shape cutters, and taps. So, steel that is often used for cutting other steel. It is susceptible to corrosion. Here's our recipe of chromium, tungsten, vanadium, cobalt, and sulfur. Alright, so that's the T15 blade. And then we've got this one in K294, which is Bowler steel from Austria. And it's basically the equivalent of CPM 10V, except it's Bowler's version. Different packaging. And this one's out of Seki City. Let's see what it has to say about K294. So this is Mule Team number 36. K294 microclean tool steel, manufactured in Sweden using their third generation powder metallurgy technology. K294 is essentially an expression of A11 tool steel enhanced by the benefits of the powder metallurgy process. Also comparable to Crucible Industries CPM 10V, it is most often used in demanding cold work tooling applications requiring extreme wear resistance and compressive strength. As a blade material, its wear resistance translates into outstanding edge retention, especially when used to cut abrasive materials. K294 is a tool steel and therefore should be maintained properly to prevent corrosion. It contains a carefully balanced recipe of carbon, chromium, molybdenum, vanadium, manganese, and silicon. Okay. So all of these come, they're pretty affordable. They're, usually under $100. And they come with no handle and no sheath. But Spyderco sells separately G10 handle scales that you can attach to any of these. This one is the Rec 76 Mule Team. And when you put those on, the spine sits a little bit proud. So you can raise some hot spots using the optional handle scales from Spyderco. Spyderco also offers a couple of options for the sheath. This is the bolter-on sheath, which is about $50, I think. It's got a J clip. Or Spyderco also offers a welted leather sheath. Okay, riveted construction. And you can make your own handle scales, like I've done with this one. This is the M398 from Golden, Colorado. And I made maple handles for this one. And I think for the K294, I'm going to make some handles using this big chunk of Claro walnut. Alright, so that's a look at the Mule Team, the latest Mule Team knives from Spyderco. Like my videos and subscribe to my channel, you'll see a lot more knives. Thanks.